In the previous video, we have seen how to write a class. So let us start writing classes in our Java program. So I will explain you what are the things that you have to take care for writing a class. So let us start with the class circle. Every class will have properties and methods. We should decide what are the properties that required inside this class. So like for circle, we decided radius should be the property. Then we should decide what are the methods that you require. Like here we have taken area, perimeter and circumference. Circumference is nothing but perimeter of a circle. That is this boundary of a circle. We can decide these properties and methods depending on the requirement, or if you are writing a very generalized class so that it is useful for all purpose, then you should try to find out all possible properties and all possible methods. But in the beginning, we will take based on our requirement. Next thing, for the properties, we have to decide their data type. Like for radius, we have already discussed that we will take data type that is double. Then for methods, we should decide what should be the parameter. If a method requires any parameter, you should decide the parameter and the type of parameter. You should mention the parameters here. Then you should also decide their return type. Like for area, we have decided that it will be a double. Then for perimeter and circumference also it will be double, because the area, perimeter and circle, all these three things are calculated based on radius. Radius is double, so their result will also be double. Then what should be the approach for writing this class? We should write a class called circle, right? Separate class for circle, then everything inside this class. Then for using this class, we should have a main method, that is public static void main method. This main method can be either inside the class itself, circle class, or it can be in some other class. Let us say my, I will give the name as my. So inside this class also you can have this one. So inside the main method, you have to create the object of this circle class, and you can test these methods. And you can test these methods. So we can create one or more objects here inside the main method, and we will call their respective methods. So I will show you both the things, how to write main method within a circle class itself and how to write it in a separate class. So let us start a project, and I will write down this class circle. New project in NetBeans. I will give the name as circle1. I will remove all these comments. So this is my application class containing main method. For a circle class, I will write down a separate class outside this one. Class circle. Then inside this, first of all, I will declare property. So public double radius. Then I will write on methods public. So for everything we have to write on whether it is public or not. So we are using only public right now. So public double, then area. For this area, I should write down a formula for calculating area and returning area. So I will directly write down return. What is the formula for area? Pi r square. Pi, how to get pi? So here I will use math dot pi. There is a built-in constant given in Java inside class math. So usually the built-in constant values that are final values, they are also called as finals in Java, predefined finals, they will be in capital letters, all in capital letters. So this is 3.141592. So it's a long value. So pi then multiplied by radius into radius. This is the area method. Next, I should write down perimeter method. So public, it should return double, and perimeter. No need of parameters. It doesn't take any parameters. Then it should also return the perimeter. So what is the formula for perimeter? 2 pi r. So for math pi, then multiplied by a radius. Then I have to write one more method, public double, then circumference. This is nothing but perimeter only. So either I can write down this formula once again or copy it here, or else I can call this method perimeter. Whatever perimeter is returning, I will return that result. So circumference will call perimeter, perimeter will calculate and return, and that return result of perimeter is returned by circumference. So this is a complete class of circle. So from here it starts and here it ends. Now let us go to main method, and inside main method we will create object of circle. So how to create object of circle? Circle C1 assign new circle and empty brackets. This will create an object. I will call these methods area, perimeter and check them. So I will also print the result. So I will say system.out.println C1.area. Likewise, I will call circumference and perimeter also. So I will copy this one. I'm calling all three methods area, perimeter and circumference. In this line object is created. So where C1 is reference and here a new object is created in heap. Then I am calling the methods upon this object. Let us run this program. Oh, I got the values 0, 0, 0. Reason? The radius value is 0. Oh, I should set the radius also. So now we learn one thing, that the radius should be initialized first. Then only we can get some result. So I will say C1 dot. So I will write C1 dot radius. See, for our class also it is showing its members. If I type again C1 dot, now you can see some of the methods we wrote, like area, circumference and perimeter, and radius is the property. It is also having other methods like equals, get class. We don't know about them. We will learn about later. Just you look at them. There are other methods by default that are included in this one. So anyway, we wanted to initialize radius. So I will say radius is equals to, I will say radius assign 7. If you want to give proper message, then you can write a message like area, quotes close, and this is area, and this is perimeter, and here circumference. Run again. Yes, area is so and so, perimeter and circumference are so and so. I will debug this and show you. So I will put a breakpoint here, then run, enter into debug mode. Now when I press Shift F7, it should enter into area method. So right now the value of radius is 7. If you put a cursor there, it shows F7. Now area here, radius, how much it is? 7. This area method is called, radius is 7. Area is completed. So this is enough. Likewise, you can debug the rest of the code also. I will stop this debugger. Now next thing, I will create one more object and call its methods. So can I create multiple? I will create one more object and call its method. So can I create multiple objects for the class? Yes. I will create one more object, that is C2 new circle. Then what about the radius of C2? I will take C2 dot radius is initialized with 14. I should call the methods also. Yes, so I will copy this, all these three methods. I will call them for second circle also. So this is area 2, I will call it. Then this is C2, this is perimeter 2, and this is for C2, and this is also C2, that is circumference 2. So I have two circles and corresponding methods will be called. First I will run and show you, then I will explain few things here. Yes, I got different results. This is for area 2. Let us go back to the program. Now look at this. When I say C1.area, area method will be called. This method will be called, right? And when I say C2.area, then also same method is called. But the difference is when I say C1, so it is called upon object C1. When I say C2, it is called upon object C2, this object. And the radius are different. One of the radius is 7, the other C2 radius is 14. So same method will be called, but depending on the object, its radius is used. Let us debug it and see. Here I will put a breakpoint. Then I will enter into debug mode, that is Ctrl F5, entered. Then F8, it goes in next line, F8, F8, then F8. If I put the cursor here on radius, it is showing 7 and here it is showing 14. Now it is in this line, I want to execute this area. So press Shift F7. Now it has entered into area. Look at the radius, it is 7. So press F8, F8, this line is over, this line is over. Now it is on this line. This is the area of second circle. I want to debug it line by line. I will enter into, so press Shift F7. If you just press F7, it will enter into println. I want it to enter in area. So it will skip the first method and then it will enter into area. Shift F7. Now again it has entered area. What is radius now? 14. So it is called upon the second object. So same methods work for both the objects. Let us finish this. So I have created two objects and I have shown you how to use them. Now more on this. I will remove the second object part. Let it be just with single object. Now let me show you one more interesting thing. First of all, I will copy this and I will go to Notepad. There it will be easy for you to see the things clearly. In command prompt, I am inside my Java folder. Now, if I check directory, there is nothing. I will create a Notepad file. Notepad. I will give the program name as my.java. Yes, create it. I will paste the code here. I have a class circle and this class name I will call it as my because I have given the file name as my. Save it. It's the same program. Everything is same. Let us go to command prompt. Directory. I have one file. Now I will say javac my.java. dir. Now look at the interesting thing. See, I have one my Java file, but there are two class files created. The reason is this program is having two class files. One is class circle and other one is class my. So it will create two different classes. So one important thing we learn here is that for every class, Java will create a separate class file, .class file. This is the important thing I wanted to show you. So it's easy to see here and understand it. So this is the best place to check it.